8:30 at night. That beautiful view that we have. So Justin got him some, I don't know what it's called. He used it for his fruit trees. And I've got an infestation of bugs on my plants. And they have been tearing up my peppers and tearing up my zucchini plants. And there was like a whole bunch of them. Let's see if I can show y'all. Can y'all see them? Look at them. They're everywhere. It was worse than this the other day. It was infested with them. But there's still a lot of them on there. I think it's some type of stink bug. Look at her. There we go. There's the infestation. See the little eggs right here? You can see the little eggs. There's the little ones that just hatched out. So you can see all the life stages just right here on this one plant. This is crazy. So Justin's spraying them for me, trying to get...
Stuff stinks, don't it?
Yeah. He's trying to spray to try to see if we can get these things to leave my plants. And the plants finally started doing good. And then the bugs started getting to it. What is that? Is that the neem oil? Is that what that is?
No.
Oh, it's not neem oil? It's something he's spraying for his fruit trees to keep the insects off of it.
I don't know what it's called, but it's
supposed to be organic, you said? So, just be safe for my plants. So I guess I
think it's got some kind of oil in it though, because if you put it on stuff too when it's too hot, then it'll burn the plants. You got to put it on right before dark or real early in the morning.
And that's the reason why we're putting it on late at night.
Not really night.
Well, it's 8:30, but it's still not dark yet. The sun's going down. But I wanted to show y'all. See, I have a zucchini here.
Coming out of this plant since I sprayed
zucchini here. Look, there's still bugs on this one too.
Is there?
Yep.
I'll hit it again.
There's zucchini there. So we got 3 there. And then we got a little one growing right here and then one underneath here. So I got a couple of zucchinis doing pretty good. I have gotten a couple banana peppers off. And then one of the bugs got to this one. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I don't really want to touch the plant because he's spraying it. But bugs is just tearing it all to pieces. So I guess we'll
treat the ground with it too.
We'll see. We'll see if this works. And you still see them crawling pretty good. You see how they're messing up my leaves? They're eating my leaves and killing it. It's ridiculous. They are going everywhere. He's like, I don't like the smell of that stuff. I'm leaving. Look at them. That's crazy. The only place I've actually noticed them on was the zucchinis.
I thought you said they were getting on your peppers.
Well, I see a couple of them on my peppers, but not as bad as the zucchini. They're not bothering the onion at all.
I'm still spraying the ground with the onions just to treat the ground. That way, if any of them get into it.
Hopefully, we can get this under control, and if it stops raining long enough, I can weed eat.
Yeah, when it rains tonight, all this will wash off anyway.
Yeah, and it's supposed to rain. It's rained off and on for last week, and then it rained a really bad rain this morning.
They are like running up the side.
And then it was supposed to storm again a couple of times tonight, but I think it's held off until tomorrow. We're supposed to have another thunderstorm come in tomorrow about 2 o'clock. But today it was really bad. Thunder, lightning, rain, the wind was really bad. So hopefully this right here have enough time to do its job before it starts raining again. Maybe it'll hold off until tomorrow sometime. But that's what we're doing today. Trying to get rid of these bugs. I think it's some type of stink bug, but I'm not sure. I need to research it. But and then also one of his trees came back. As y'all know, we've had these here in the front yard for a while. And as you can tell, this one here's, it's dead for the most part. But it looks like, that's a weed there. Looks like this one might be coming back right there. And that one there's just got a bunch of weeds growing in it. But this one here's growing back really good.
Yeah, I just sprayed that too.
This one's what, a lemon tree? Is this the lemon tree or?
I think so.
Okay. That one right there.
There's a Japanese beetle on it, that's why I went ahead and sprayed it down.
I see it right there.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything to it though.
He's just chilling. That right there looks like it's trying to come back, or something's coming beside it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's just
Right. Anyways, this is the stuff that he was using. He went and got it for me. Fruit tree spray concentrate. Insect and disease control for fruit, nuts, citrus spray up to time of harvest.
This is right there for organic gardening.
For organic gardening.
And I've sprayed it on those before to get rid of some bugs.
So if it works, there you go, y'all. Not sponsored, by the way. We'll see if it works. He uses it on his fruit trees all the time, so, and it seems to work on that. So we'll see about this garden and see how it works on the garden.
Well, I put it on there before.
And give y'all that sky view again. Look at there. Isn't that gorgeous? That's so pretty. It's all nice and pretty and blue here. Then you got the pretty sun setting over here. Got Harley and Flossie right there. They're still free ranging. I don't know where Midnight's at. She's probably somewhere hiding. They enjoy free ranging. You can see the moon right here. Look at this. There's the moon. How pretty. Alright, y'all. There's the update on the garden. Look, y'all. Check out the apples on the apple tree. They are covered. It's good this time of year. Look, this one's covered as well. This one's got a few on it. And then there's this one. It's got a few on it too. Look how pretty. So we got a couple little ones. That one's turning red. Yeah.
That's where them stink bugs got to them.
Old bad stink bugs.
Some stink bugs right here breathing too. Look.
Well, shame on them. Eating all the fruit off the trees. This is Justin's food force, what he calls it. Look, if we were good at anything, we're good at growing briars. That's for sure.
That right there is the Brussels sprouts in that little row there.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Here's his little onion patch. The briars done taking it over pretty much.
Yeah.
He planted some seeds here, some Brussels sprouts and a couple other things, and you can see that
baby goats got out and eat most
of course the briars took it over. But where we're at, the briars take over everything, and it's hard to keep up with them, and so we do the best we can. And this is his group of banana trees. They're doing really good. And then you see a few more trees back there in the background. There's several different ones back there. Something got you?
Something tried to. Look at that plum fell right off the tree. Squishy.
Ew. And this is his plum tree, which you can see a couple of plums right here. All three of these are plums, right?
Yeah.
And
those.
Yeah.
That's why they're, see, every time it rains, it washes the stuff off and the stink bugs get all over them again.
Yeah. And see, the briars are taking over this little area here too. I was wanting to clean this area up, and that's my grandmother's bird bath, and I put it here that way. This little area can be like a...
I believe I got some pears.
basically it's just a little area I'm gonna make, trying to make it look pretty and try to remember things that my grandma did, and that was hers, and I just wanted to bring it over here to the new house and make this little area pretty, I guess, well, for me and for her, I guess. Even though Justin's trees are here, but he's got it shaped kind of like almost in a triangle.
Yeah.
But we got to work.
On little heels because there's clay under it, and these are stone fruit. So if it goes into the roots grow into the clay, it rots the roots and they die. So I got to plant it on little heels. You can't tell anymore, but I actually sat the root ball on top of the dirt, and I put soil around it, and then I mulched it in real good, and then they just grew how they wanted to.
And I'm planning on making the little area pretty, at least the floor part of it pretty, as soon as we can figure out how we can get these briars under control. I don't know what's worse, our briars or our fire ants.
Or copperheads.
Oh yeah, our copperheads.
I'm going in and wash my hands.
But anyways, there's our update on what's going on late this afternoon at the homestead. And we're going back in the house. I guess I can give y'all a quick update on the pumpkins here. They've gotten twice the size since my last video. I think this rain's done them really good. Look how big this thing's gotten. It's huge. Here's this big one here. We got that little one growing there. Then we got this big one.
Here's the first one that came in.
Look how big that is.
It's back here.
Yeah, it's at the back.
I can't see it anymore.
Let's do the flash. Oh, it won't let me do the flash. It's in there somewhere. There's two right here.
Is that it right there?
There's like 2 or 3 right there. There's one. Yeah, that's the first one.
Dang, it didn't get very big, did it?
Yeah, and then there's one on this one as well. That one right there is really big. They're doing really good.
That's cool.
Anyway, y'all, I'm getting off of here, going in the house. Bedtime. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see y'all in the next video.